Good morning, everyone. It is January 30th of 2025, and we have 2 days left for January. Can you believe it? Almost done with January. Let's take a look at the futures here and the four ETFs. As many of you know, we had a lot of big names reporting last night, and man, I was watching it for like 5 minutes, and it was crazy as far as the amount of volatility within certain names. And one of the things that you have to understand is that you cannot predict what the reaction will be with earnings. And one of the companies that I'm talking about is Tesla. When Tesla came out with their numbers, they had missed, and it started to sell off dramatically. And then the conference call came in play, and Elon started talking, and all of a sudden, they all started to buy Tesla. And you can see that right now this morning. They are just punishing the people who went short during that stretch. I think I saw Tesla as low as $360. And so if you bought those shares or shorted or did whatever you do, and it's 404 right now, you're not in a good place. And one of the things that you see right now is that a lot of tech names are getting bought. They're just simply getting bought because we've had this big pullback. But something else that we had talked about, and if we look at our four ETFs, is that we talked about how TNA had all this room to get back up into here and into here. And we are now at 45, 46. Now, the first target for TNA is 46.73. We've got to take that out before we can go higher. But here's the run. There's the rest. And now we're going to try to gap and go here. And maybe we get back up to this 49.93. Look at SPXL, TQQQ, and UDOW. SPXL and TQQQ both have the same price action. Major run, sharp pullback. We've rested, and now we're going to try to get back up and maybe fill this gap today. Maybe. Don't know if we will or not, but make no mistake, we got to get back up here in this area to go higher. Before we can go higher, we have to. This area right in there has to be broken. And when they do this, they normally hit this thing pretty hard. I know we're gapping up to a whopping 83.46 right now. That is right at the 10-day moving average, by the way, guys. Right here, 83.46. And then right here, we're at 181.50. Do we hold it? I don't know. I don't know. I hope we do, because this looks like a very, very strong market at the moment. And when you look at these, when you see the bigger picture, you can see that SPXL is still inside year and inside quarter, but we still have this 2-2 reversal set up here for the month. And going into next week, we could go 2-2-2 rev back up, or we could go 2-3 here even for the week. TNA, same thing right here. We've got to get over this 46.21. And then maybe next month we set up for the 2-2-2 rev and we go back up here. Or maybe we just pop up here and we go 3 today or tomorrow and we get back up here. We don't know. Same with the Qs. We closed inside day. Big picture tells us that we have um, inside year, inside quarter, strong month still, and it's still a strong week. UDOW, same story. It's trying to go higher. This one actually needs to pull back and rest. And I'm not shocked to see this thing a little bit red. If you look at the watch list here, so these are the NASDAQ stocks right here for the majority of them. And then when you flip the market change here, you can see that these are heavy, heavy participants of the Dow. So that's it. These are the four ETFs that we follow. Learn them, read the price action, And for those of you who are still struggling, I cannot say this enough. You cannot predict what will happen next. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit the like button. Let's get the truth out there and let's continue to trade well. Talk to you later.